You started this. You started this.
Oh, yes, you did.
You started this. You started this. You started this. You started this. You started this.
Hello and welcome to You Started This, the podcast where we take everyday observations, have a bit of a natter about them, have a bit of a joke and a giggle, and occasionally a little bit of an argument. I'm Mike.
I'm Bex.
And today we're going to be talking about money, the etiquette around money, what you can and can't ask, things like that.
Money, money, money.
I don't know if we're going to get copyrighted for that. I mean, it was beautiful. It was very, very nice.
Cut it out.
It didn't really sound like ABBA.
No.
No, you do look like Benny, though.
Fucking thanks.
You're very welcome. Right, so first of all, whilst we're chatting, let's address the elephant in the room.
Oh.
You earn a lot more than me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm absolutely fine with that.
Hmm.
And I know you're absolutely fine with that.
Yeah.
It does get a little bit awkward. I do feel like I need to pull my weight and pay for things.
Mm.
But I'm okay with letting you pay for things. I'm a modern man, you see.
Yeah, you don't feel emasculated by me buying things or spending a bit more.
Not that I tell you.
No.
No. Sometimes I run up to your bedroom and cry into your Versace dressing gown.
Right, let's put the record straight. I do not own a single thing that is Versace.
Sorry, is it Armani?
I don't buy anything branded. I'm not that kind of woman.
Okay, let's not discuss your car then.
Yeah, my car's the most expensive thing I've ever bought, but it's still not a massively expensive car.
No, it's not.
A nice
No, of
car.
course it's
It does
not.
what it needs to. It's not brand new. It's quite a few years old.
Yeah, no, that is true. I'm
But,
just pulling on your piss, so that's all.
That's fine. I'm used to it.
Is there anything that you would not compromise on that you have to have? For example, do you have to have Heinz mayonnaise or do you have to have...
Panty liners.
If there's a specific brand you prefer, is there?
Yeah.
Are the other ones what? Less absorbent? Smaller wings?
You just have a preference as a woman. You know what you like.
Do you?
Yeah.
See, this could be a whole episode. I literally don't know anything about panty liners, really.
Let's put
Which,
that
considering I've got two daughters, that isn't really the best thing. They just send me a photo of which one to buy,
Yeah.
and I go and buy it.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Not that that's another conversation topic, but I would never send my dad a message and say, can you get these from the shop?
No?
Absolutely no. But it's really good that your girls do.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
No, I'm absolutely fine with that. Like I say, I'm a modern man. It's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
I was just very much a prude when I was younger and wouldn't... I mean, I'm quite... Some people might say I'm prudish in other ways, but I'm getting better.
You are prudish in other ways, and we will cover that in future episodes.
Yeah.
But for now, let's talk about when you're going out for food with someone.
Yes.
It's not like your partner or something like that. It's like friends. And it comes to splitting the bill. Mm-hmm. What do you think's a fair way of going about it? How would you approach it? How do they approach it?
I think really when you kind of put the feelers out, don't you, when you're ordering something. You're not going to go for the steak if your mate's going for sausage and mash because you know yours is going to be a lot more expensive.
Have you had the pre-conversation about whether you're splitting the bill? Or does it... When's the time to bring it up?
Yeah, it doesn't really happen.
No.
So, like, I have a friend who I go for a coffee with and we take it in turns, much like you and your sister do.
Yes.
So, one week it'll be me, the next it'll be them. But then sometimes there's been a big gap between and you forget whose turn it was last. So then one of you ends up paying again.
Yeah.
But we're splitting the bill. I don't know. I kind of... If it's just me and a friend, I'll pay for what I've had and leave the rest for them.
Okay, no, that makes sense. So you're perfectly right. When I go for a coffee with my sister, we alternate turns.
Yeah.
She thinks it's really cheeky, but I make little notes on my phone about whose turn it is to pay. When it's my turn to pay, I'll just have a small water, please.
Yeah.
And then when it's her turn to pay, I'll have like a grande
Deluxe
iced
latte.
deluxe mega latte with
Yeah.
extra foam and I was going to say mushrooms, marshmallows on. Can't have mushrooms. That's weird. Yeah, because it's her turn to pay.
Yeah, but that is cheeky. You know that, don't you?
Why? But that's the whole point of this chat. Why is that cheeky?
Because you're quite happy for her to spend more than you do when you're paying.
But when it's my turn to pay, she could easily do that.
Does she?
No.
So you know
No,
that
she
it doesn't
doesn't.
swing both ways with that then. No?
I also know that I go up to order when I'm paying and just go, just a medium. Do you do a smaller one than a medium?
Tight bugger.
Just fill a thimble with some coffee, please.
I think it very much depends on what your circumstances are, doesn't it? You know.
That's the problem, is everyone I know earns more than me. Which is shit, but it also means I have a lot of time off work.
Yeah.
Which is wonderful.
It is wonderful, but that'll change.
Oh, yeah, of course it will, yeah. When I'm raking it in.
When you're raking it in and we're going to be going for steaks and I'm not paying half. How'd you like them apples?
What? I'm going to be paying for the whole steak?
Yes.
ChatGPT, what is the cheapest steak that you can buy?
It's probably one of those that tastes like an old boot.
Yeah. I've got you a chicken steak. Lovely chicken steak.
Yeah. Battered with a mallet.
There you go. Ooh, a turkey dinosaur. You'd have that, wouldn't you? There you go. I'm sat
As long
there.
as it had mayo, yeah.
I'm sat there with a big T-bone, and you've got a turkey dinosaur or something.
Would you like a good steak?
Yeah, and you are a lot. You just alluded then. You let your mask slip a little bit there. You are obsessed with mayo. Every meal comes with mayo.
It does. You've got to have a bit of moisture.
Yeah, but too much mayo all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have masses of it. I have a blob.
Per mouthful.
No. I should probably eat less mayo.
And my daughter has this theory that every single meal that you can have, without exception, either comes with mayonnaise, gravy, or cheese.
Yeah, I think she's right. We talked about this a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's right.
I think there are a couple of exceptions, but my daughter would quite happily have one of those three on every single meal.
I would.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay. So what if you've got to pay extra for that and it's like someone else's turn to pay the bill? Are you still having it? Are you still having all the extras and the accoutrements?
If it swings both ways, if I'm paying all of it one time and you're paying all of it the next time, then yeah.
Then you're having what you want. Okay, fair enough. So what stage do you agree? Is it before you meet up? You say, oh, it's your turn, or do you wait until you get there and go, oh, isn't it your turn to pay? Or?
It's when you get to the pay point. So like if it's a drive-through and you've got coffees, you just hope that the other person remembers it's their turn. I always get my purse out ready to pay, and I think that's to my own detriment because I think it can be taken that I'm paying every time.
I think the problem is
it's really awkward to not get my purse out and just wait for them to do it.
I think the problem is as well, if you go through a drive-through, it's kind of expected that the driver's paying.
Yeah.
You can't say to your passenger, right, give us your card.
But if your passenger, if it's always you driving, it's always you paying. That don't work.
Well, then you need to go inside.
Yeah.
It costs you to be lazy, doesn't it?
It does.
What about when you're like buying rounds and drinks?
Well, that's not so much us these days, is it?
It's not, but I mean, I distinctly remember, like, when I was younger, and I'd go out with my mates, we'd say, right, we're doing rounds. I'd try and get in early.
What do you mean?
So I'd go, maybe not the first one, because you look too keen then, but I'd buy the second round.
Right.
Because people start off on, oh, yeah, I'll have a pint, please. I'll have whatever. And then later on in the night, they're like, I'll have a large double vodka, and fucking the drinks go up in price. I'll have a big cocktail or whatever.
I thought it would go the other way. People want to party hard at the beginning, and then they slow down as they go.
No, first one or two,
they
ease in.
Right.
Then it goes up a bit, and then towards the end of the night, they're like, I'll just have a water or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, your prime time, you have to figure out how many of you there are and how many times it'll circle back round to you.
Yeah.
And then make sure you leave just before it gets back to you.
See, I didn't have a lot of experience of doing that, but girls tend not to do rounds.
Really?
It's a fella's thing, yeah.
So what do? Just buy their own?
Yeah, you go up to the bar and just buy your own drink. You'd all stand in a queue and get your own drink, yeah.
Oh, no, that's not. I mean, obviously I'm only talking for myself and my experience. Mm-hmm. But for me, it was like, say there was 6 of us. Yeah. You go out, you're first, you're second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. The main topic of conversation for the whole night is whose round is it? Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but then when we didn't do that as young women, you didn't have that constant question.
No, but then did you not just then spend half the night at the bar?
Yeah.
Why would you have 6 separate people going to the bar when you can just have one person stood there getting 6 drinks?
But then it means that there's always someone missing out on the convo or the fun that's happening at the table.
But surely there isn't any fun or anything going on at the table if you're all constantly getting up to go and get drinks.
No, because you go together, so you're all still having your fun together.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody misses out that way.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Well, you all stand at the bar together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also safety in numbers then as well, so you're all like
At
together.
the bar?
If somebody starts being a bit weird, you're together. You can be like, whoa, watch out for that one there.
See, I think that's a big difference between men and women drinking. I don't really know what you mean by being a bit weird. I mean, I assume like trying to chat you up or touch you up or whatever else.
Getting a bit close, trying to touch you up, looking at your money, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Someone trying to put something in your drink. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the things you have to look out for, yeah.
See, I've never experienced any of that. No. And I'm from Blackpool, where that is like a constant.
But who's going to try and do that to you, really? Like, it's not a man-on-man thing, generally, and I know it's a general...
parts of Blackpool it is. Parts of Blackpool it very much is.
Yeah.
Parts of Blackpool you don't know whether it's a man or a woman or whatever.
I think generally women probably feel a bit more vulnerable at the bar.
Yeah.
And in nightclub spaces, you know.
So do you think that's part of why women don't buy rounds then? Because you can then all go up together?
Possibly. Yeah, possibly. But yeah, I've never really deep thought it. But that's just always been the experience that I had. And it's a very small experience. I didn't from like being 18. I was only out drinking for a couple of years before that. Yeah. And then a couple of years after that.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's been a while.
See, I was out clubbing from when I was like 15.
I know.
That's what it's like in Blackpool. It's probably not like that anymore. I honestly don't know. I've not been in a nightclub for 15 years, I would say.
That's how it was then, though. Like, you didn't have to have ID. They just let anyone in.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Just so long as you weren't wearing trainers, you were in.
Yeah, if you looked almost old enough.
Yeah, almost old enough. Yeah, exactly, yeah. But like with lads, you'd arrange that, right, we're going to do rounds. And then you'd have someone go, oh no, I'm not. Don't put me in the round this time.
How do they get away with that?
Yeah, it's a dodgy way. Or you have little like splinter groups that break off and do their own.
Yeah. Did you ever find that like someone would conveniently be going having a shit whilst they, when they knew it was their round?
To an extent, yeah, you would. I mean, generally that was me, if I'm completely honest. But you would also get like, because everyone drinks at different times. They might not be ready, so you might have like Barry and Jeff who'll wander off and we'll go, well, we'll just get one for the two of us and then we'll do our own little splinter rounds.
Yeah, see, that's where it gets messy.
It all starts to fall apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just better to get your own pint.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. There is a little tip, though.
Oh.
It's not necessarily with buying rounds.
Right.
It's when you're going home. I'm going to admit something really bad here.
Go on.
So when you're going home, share a taxi.
Yeah. And
be the last person out.
Because everyone gives you a fiver.
Everyone gives you a fiver, and then the taxi comes to like 12 quid, but you've been given like 25 quid.
Showing your age there, and it's all contactless now.
Oh, yeah, but they don't do it in stages. It is still. Oh, yeah, but they couldn't give you money, could they?
No. But they could, but who has cash anymore?
Yeah.
You better be in the first one out so the last person pays. And
yeah,
you go,
true, yeah.
I said you would transfer later on.
Yeah. Just PayPal me the money.
How times have changed.
There you are, you see, yeah. Won't be long before it's driverless taxis.
Oh, God, I won't be getting in one. Fuck that.
No, I wouldn't either. It's scary as hell.
Yeah.
Right, so something that I wanted to bring up.
Yes.
Is when people ask you for sponsorships, when people are gifting money, things like that. I find it really awkward. Like at my work, we do a Secret Santa, and they say there's like a £10 limit on it. And there's this website you can have where you can put suggestions on of what you want.
Yeah.
No one puts anything that's under a tenner on there.
No. I just think it's weird putting something on that you want as a Secret Santa. The whole idea is it's something a bit fun, a bit cheeky, a bit something just a novelty item. I don't think you should be putting lists on for things. And it's helpful though, because if you're really stuck, say you get someone you don't know, or you don't know very well, and you would not know what to get them, it's helpful for that. Yeah. But I think making a list of things you want as your Secret Santa is a bit expectant.
No, I mean, I guess, but so like where I work, I think there's about 60 of us all together.
Yeah.
But we don't work the same shifts. We don't really communicate that much when we're at work.
No.
So there's people I've worked with for 2 years who I don't even know the surname of.
Yeah.
I'm certainly not going to know what they want for Christmas.
No.
So something like a list is great.
Yeah, that is helpful.
But when they go, there's a £10 limit on it, and then they put a £17 Yankee Candle on the wish list.
Yeah.
What are you meant to do then?
Get them a Yankee Candle air freshener.
Oh.
Then you just can say,
But that's not on their wish list.
well, it's Yankee Candle of sorts.
What if you got like a Home Bargains version of that candle?
Yeah, then I think that's fair enough.
Is that okay?
Yeah. You're buying it out of your money. You don't have to buy it. But if you're kind enough to partake, then I think they should be grateful for what they
See,
get.
I kind of feel guilty if someone asks for something specific. I kind of want to do that.
No, take that guilt away.
Yeah.
It's nice enough that you're actually doing that for them. Don't feel that you have to be pressured to get exactly what
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't really like the whole website thing as it is. I prefer here's a list, everyone write their name down, and then one person is going to distribute them all.
Yeah.
I much prefer that rather than a website randomly doing it.
I'm going to sound like the Grinch here, but I don't do Secret Santa.
Why don't you do Secret Santa?
I'm happy for other people to do it if they want. You know, they can crack on with it if they want, but I don't know, just it's another present you've got to buy for someone that they might hate, and it's just going to be a waste of money. And I'm sure we've all got our family and friends to buy us things. We don't need work colleagues.
Yeah, but you
to buy
might
us
get
things.
something good.
Yeah.
Don't think about it from the point of view you've got to buy something for someone else. Think of it as you're getting an extra present.
Yeah, I just see it as I don't need an extra present. I've got everything that.
Oh, I very, very much do need an extra present.
I know you do.
I always need extra
know.
presents. If anyone ever wants to buy me a present, I am not going to say no.
No, I'd never turn a present down, no, but I also don't want anyone to feel under pressure to have to buy me something from work. What am I going to, I don't...
Yeah, I do get that. Of course, there has to be a certain... Yeah, I do kind of understand that.
But I found it really difficult with so we're doing a sponsored sleep out, aren't we, to raise money for charity?
Yes, we are.
And I know that you don't find it as awkward as I do to ask for the sponsorship.
No, I don't care. I'll ask anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just be walking down the street and I'll ask randoms. Yeah, I'm not
You haven't
bothered.
done
Yeah.
that.
Listen, I'm doing this thing. Give me some
Yeah.
cash.
I just, it's like I've never enjoyed Halloween and things like that because I think it's like glorified begging. But
Trick-or-treating?
yeah.
See, trick-or-treating I'm okay with. I don't like penny for the guy. That is begging.
I don't like either. Because nobody's asked you to get dressed up and come to my door and say trick or treat or...
Tradition has asked you.
No, but you
Bloody
don't
hell,
have
you
to.
are the Grinch, aren't you?
No, I just don't. I'm all for giving kids sweets and stuff like that if that's what you want to do, but people expecting to be given money because they've chosen to put an outfit on and walk around the streets. I don't.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't give them money.
No.
No, little bags of Haribos or
Yeah.
a knock-off Mars from Lidl or something.
Yeah.
A Titan bar or whatever they're called.
I think they're Aldi's.
Are they? Okay.
But yeah, the sponsorship thing, I've kind of very gently sent an email out and gone, we're doing this, if you'd like to donate, please feel free, and thank you very much if you do. But then I wouldn't push that any further.
Is that it? Just one email?
One email, yeah.
So is that why 90% of our sponsors are from me?
No, they're
On
not.
my side?
No.
Seems
Family
that
are
way.
always generous.
Yeah, no, your family are always generous, but they're my family as well now.
Yes, they
So
are.
that counts towards mine.
Yeah. It's us together, we're doing this together. So all donations are for us, not one of us.
So
or
it's
the
not
other.
it's not a 50-50 split then.
No.
It's combined effort.
It's combined, yeah. of course.
Okay, yeah, fine. I find it awkward though when people ask me to sponsor them
Do you?
because I don't know what the going rate is.
Yeah.
Don't know what everyone else has done.
That's why you need to go off what previous people have put.
But these days you can't really see.
If it's on a Just Giving page, or
If it's on a
something
Just
like that,
Giving, you
then-
can, yeah. But most people just put anonymous, so you don't know who they are. So I don't know whether it was someone from work or it was a family friend who's known them 20 years or what.
Well, I think anybody who's doing something where they're raising money for charity, anything as little as it is appreciated. So you just go with what you feel like you can give at that time, and don't worry about what anyone else is giving.
Do you not find though that sponsorship has changed? Because it used to be when I was a kid,
Yeah.
it'd be like, right, I'm doing a sponsored swim.
Yeah.
Will you sponsor me 10p a lap?
Yeah.
And it used to be like that.
It was, yeah, a sponsored walk. Or
Yeah,
something.
sponsored walk, 50p a mile,
Yeah.
whatever. It's not that now anymore.
No.
Not only is it's a set amount,
Pretty much, yeah.
so will you sponsor me this? It's £10.
Yeah, so if I complete this whole challenge, will you give me a £5?
Yeah,
I think that's better because it's easier.
because you're worried that they're going to rack it up, aren't you? You sponsor me 10p a length and I've done 809 lengths.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
I swam for 4 days.
everybody knows what it's going to be then, don't they?
Yeah.
The person who's asking for the money knows what they're getting, and the person who's giving the money knows how much they're paying. Makes it easier.
Do you not find that the sponsorship things, though, they've also gone a little bit crazy in terms of what they are? So when we were kids, it was sponsored swim,
Yeah.
sponsored walk,
Yeah.
sponsored silence.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it was.
Yeah.
Now it's sponsored 12-hour darts marathon,
Yeah.
sponsored 24-hour gaming-a-thon.
I think people have got more creative with their ideas, and there's more opportunities now because technology's advanced.
Yeah, no, of course there is, but I want to sponsor people who are going through the mill.
Yeah.
People who are struggling.
Yeah. I guess playing darts for 12 hours would be quite monotonous.
Well, it would be, yeah, but it's still quite fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like if someone came up to me and said, "Will you sponsor me? I'm playing golf in the south of France."
You'd be like, jog on, mate.
Will you give me £1 a hole?
No.
No, it needs to be like the stuff that we've done. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I've done a lot of charity stuff over the years, and in the time we've been together, we've done a couple of things.
Yeah.
But I've done like a sponsored sleep out for homelessness.
Yeah.
I've had my legs waxed.
Yeah.
I've done a boxing match. I've done a wrestling match. These are stuff that I physically had to do something that wasn't comfortable, that was out of my comfort zone,
Yeah.
that wasn't fucking fun.
There's got to be some level of discomfort or mild peril.
Yeah.
So, like, when we slept out last year, it was absolutely Baltic, freezing cold. I was dithering from top to toe and said, I'll never do it again. And here I am.
And here we are
Prepared to
doing
do
it
it
again, just 1 year
But
later.
because it was for a worthy cause, and you get over that feeling, and and what keeps you going is the people who've sponsored you and put the money in, and the people who you're doing it for. That keeps you going.
Right, so I know you're saying that, but I know that you're saying that because we're recording this.
Yeah. No.
Is there a part of you
Yes.
that has agreed to do it because I've said that we could buy a Mackey's on the way home in the morning?
We'd definitely be getting food of some sort on the way home, yeah?
I mean, we do have Mackey's now and again,
Yeah.
not often, but that Mackey's that we had that morning when we were cold,
Bosh.
that was the best fucking
Yeah.
Mackey's I've ever had.
It was. I think, was that the day we got the double arch? The big arch burger?
No, it was morning, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, we got breakfast.
Right, that's another thing that I would love people to get in on this whilst we're talking about Mackey's. I like a double sausage, an egg McMuffin, no egg. No egg. You can't have egg. The egg is gross. I don't like egg. I will not eat egg.
It's a stronger version to egg, unless it's scrambled. Then
Or
you'll have it.
omelette.
Or omelette. Just as long as there's not a centre, a solid, full, not even solid, a whole yolk is off the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's any yellow looking bit of the egg, I will not eat an egg.
Yeah, but if it's scrambled or omeletted and mixed in, it's fine.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, or quiche.
Totally normal.
I've recently discovered I like quiche. Or quiche, as we like to call it. But yeah, Mackey's don't serve a sausage McMuffin. You have to say sausage and egg McMuffin, no egg. But every time I say it, you rip the shit out of me.
I do, yeah. Because you can just say a sausage muffin.
No, because they will give it me with egg, and then I won't eat it, and then you're just getting an extra sausage and egg McMuffin. I know your game. I'm not falling for it.
But you also say you can't ask for an egg muffin, and I guarantee you we can. In fact, tomorrow morning, we'll go to Mackey's,
Yes.
and I'm going to ask for an egg McMuffin.
Right, and
see
you're
what
going to
they say.
get, it will not just come with egg, it will have cheese in it as well.
Well, it might do.
Well, that's something that they sell.
Well, let's see if they say, do you want cheese on that? Because it's advertised as egg and cheese muffin.
Yeah.
So if I ask for an egg muffin, let's see if they say, do you want cheese or not? Because if that's the case, that means when you order a double sausage, they could say, do you want egg or not?
Well, they're not going to say that. They're just going to assume because that's what they sell.
Well, we'll see.
And just for my own peace of mind, which bench are you sitting on to eat this egg McMuffin? Because you ain't sitting in the car with me, reeking a fucking egg.
You fucking make me laugh. You won't let me sit next to you whilst I eat a fried egg or a boiled egg. But
No.
you're quite happy for me to sit next to you eating scrambled or omelette with you.
Yeah, because it's not the same.
You're not touching it.
I don't like oozy things.
It doesn't ooze. I don't like oozy things either.
Of course it oozes.
I
If there's-
don't eat any egg that oozes.
There's potential ooziness.
No, there's not.
No.
Once that yolk is broken and it's been flipped, it ain't oozing.
Doesn't matter. I'm not eating it. I'm not
not asking
going
you
near you when you're eating it. No.
No kisses for you then.
I mean, that's fine. I don't want your eggy kisses. Keep your eggy kisses away from me. I told you once that, well, the big egg conversation. We were talking about money and we've moved on to egg conversation.
Yeah,
Egg.
We have this inside joke.
I don't know why.
Can't help it.
Whenever anyone mentions egg, we just stop and go, egg. But anyway, I told you once about when I took the girls. So we were in Scotland, and my girls, when they were younger, I took them on holiday to Scotland.
Yes.
And I took them for a full Scottish breakfast because they'd never had one. They were interested to know what it was. So the only place that seemed to sell it, weirdly, was a Tesco cafe.
Right.
So we went to a Tesco cafe and I ordered 3 full Scottish breakfast, please. 1 with no egg.
Yes.
I made it expressly clear.
Yeah.
She said in a very, very Scottish voice, "Yep, no problem, absolutely fine. I'm not going to do the accent because I'd like Scottish people to listen to us."
Yeah.
So, I mean, we are like, I don't know, half an hour in, so maybe they've already got off, but who knows? But yeah, so the lady brings over the 3 breakfasts. All 3 of them have a big fucking egg on it.
Yeah.
I said, "Listen, I'm really, really sorry, but I ordered one with no egg." And I did make it expressly clear that I wanted no egg. And she said, "Oh, I'm so sorry about that," and just scooped the egg up off my plate with her hand.
The dirty bitch.
Yeah,
That is so
just picked it
wrong.
up like a claw thing at the Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
That is filthy.
Honestly, she had finger marks in my beans and everything.
I'd have thrown my plate on the floor.
Oh, she just wandered off with it.
That's disgusting.
Oh yeah, it was gross.
Really
And
disgusting.
I used to have this thing when I was younger. I'm not as bad now.
Yeah.
But if anything that had touched an egg,
Yes.
like if I was having a full English and the egg was plonked on, because they always plonk it on top. They don't put it on the side where it's not touching anything else. It has to be fucking splat
Yeah.
on the top. I couldn't eat anything else that the egg had touched. So when I finished my breakfast, there would be the perfect shape of food in an egg shape around it. So it might have a little bit of beans and the corner of a sausage and a bit of a waffle, but in a perfect egg shape. I just can't. It's not happening.
You can't get past that, can you, love?
No.
Maybe you will one day.
I've been traumatised by eggs for years.
No, but you've got to such a good point now where you can have scrambled, omelette, quiche.
And I just don't know where it came from.
It's from childhood somewhere.
Yeah, I think I was assaulted by Humpty Dumpty when I was younger. I don't know what it was. There's nothing more awkward than talking about money.
No.
People quite happily sit there, talk about the bowel movements. I've got IBS.
Yeah.
Oh, me teeth are falling out. They'll have conversations with you about everything.
Yeah. Depending on who they are. And
Depending
what
on
the
who they are,
relationship
yeah,
is.
but once you've known someone for more than 5 minutes, they'll pretty much talk to you about anything.
Yeah.
People don't talk about money.
No.
They're not happy about telling you how much they earn.
It's a British thing, I think.
It's weird though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's just like a social norm. It's an unwritten rule. We don't talk about what we earn.
Yeah, but why?
I think because it's a pride thing. People who don't earn what they'd like to earn don't want to admit that. People who earn more than other people don't want to come across as being arrogant and showy off because that's not the Brit way. And people from other countries might be happy to do that, but we don't.
So you think that it could be a judging thing, that people don't say it because they don't want to be judged
Yeah.
on whether they earn a lot or earn not a lot?
Yeah, it's the awkwardness of having to tell someone as well. Like, that is very personal. I don't think I've ever told anyone outside of the kids, my closest family, what I earn. I don't tell my friends what I earn.
No.
If, like, there was a conversation around, salaries and what's the expected, do you think this is a good salary for this job or whatever, then it might come up in conversation like that. But he would never outwardly say, "What do you earn?" It just is rude.
Yeah?
I think so.
But how do you know what you're worth? What your value is? Like I like it when I'm going for jobs.
Yeah.
I want to know obviously where it sits in the market of how much people earn.
Yeah. You've got to be realistic.
Of course you've got to be realistic, but you've got to understand that, and the best way of understanding it is talking to people and saying how much you earn, what's the job like, are you doing a lot of hours, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but all that information you can find out on a job site.
Yeah, I guess, but
to compare.
I get really confused when it says like 31 to 38 grand.
Usually
Well, how much are you
depending on
giving me?
experience, but that's what you'd have to discuss.
But that'd be another thing, yeah. I can't go into an interview and say, listen, I think I'm fucking amazing for this job, so I'm going for the 38.
Well, you could.
Well, you could, but you're not going to get it because someone's going to come in and go, yeah, I'll do it for 31.
You just have to ask. So you kind of play the game and go, I've noticed that there's a bracket figure on the salary. What are you kind of thinking that would be in the offer? and go with what they say, because they're going to go mid-range probably.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I think they'd go bottom. I don't think I've not got the balls to mention it.
Yeah.
But I've never had a job where I haven't just got whatever the bottom is.
Yeah, but if you had your heart set on it being a higher salary, you would have to bring yourself to discuss it.
So is that what it is? I'm not selling myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's always dependent on experience. Like, I know I could go for a job that's the same as what I'm doing now, and because of my experience in an interview, I could happily say I'd be looking at the top end of that bracket given my experience.
Yeah, but does
And
that not give you the fear that they would go, yeah, but there's someone else who'll do it here for $6,000 cheaper?
But that's where you know your worth. If that company's not willing to pay you what you're worth, they're not the company for you then.
Yeah.
There'll be other companies who would value you more and give you what you deserve.
No, I do understand that.
Yeah.
But it feels like talking about your wages. It's like social suicide, isn't it? People have, like, sayings, or they've got a little thing, I do all right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I get a fair day's pay for a fair day's work. We've got all these little sort of sayings and stuff.
Just to cover up and hide the actual number.
Yeah.
Because really, it's nobody else's business what you earn.
Well, no, I mean, it's not anyone's business, no, but I think people, because, I mean, obviously you can get it all off Indeed and other job websites and stuff nowadays.
Yeah.
But I think people just like to know.
I think it depends on the people as well. Like, you'll get some people who will love bragging about how much they earn. You'll get people who don't like to talk about how much they earn because they don't want to give off a certain image, or they might not earn as much, like we said before, they might not earn as much as they want to and feel shy or embarrassed or not wanting to share that. But I think nobody should expect to be given an answer if they outright say, what do you earn?
No, I mean, they shouldn't expect an answer, but like a ballpark. Like, you know, when you fill in a questionnaire or something and it says, are your earnings 21 to 30, 31 to 50, 51 to blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Giving it a ballpark's okay, I think.
But if you're willing to give a ballpark, why are you not willing to give the actual figure?
Don't know. But what about, like, things that you own? So, like, if you bought a new handbag,
Yeah.
someone will go, oh, I like your handbag. Oh, that's lovely, that. Oh, is it real Michael Kors? Oh, yeah, I really like that.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone would have the balls to come out and say, how much did you pay for it?
Possibly. I think people would be much more willing to volunteer if they're of that way. Oh, do you like it? It was $3,500. I can't stand that when people show off what they've got and immediately tell you how much it was. Or like when somebody's been given a gift and they know how much it was and they tell you how much someone paid for it. Like, why does that even matter?
Yeah.
That is just bragging. Like, nobody needs to know that information. And I think also if you're oversharing what you earn, people are more likely to take the piss out of you. That's what I feel anyway.
Do you think?
Yeah. I think if people know that you can afford, she can afford that, so it doesn't matter, or she can get that coffee because...
Oh, right, you mean
got more money than me.
actual take the piss,
Yeah.
not... Right, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
It makes things less even once people know, say you're earning more than them, it becomes like, oh, well, it's okay that they can buy this round, or they can, whatever. Because
Yeah, you kind of open yourself up to that, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so it's now time for another Boils My Piss. This is where we discuss something that has recently come up in our everyday lives that has drove us absolutely fucking mental. Bex, today it's time for you to discuss a little something. What have you got for us?
Right, so my...
Whoa, sorry. Just before you get into it, we missed the jingle.
Boils my piss?
There we go. We do get the jingle. Okay, so what's going on? What's going on in your head?
Right, so what this week is for me is inconsiderate people.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
So, like, just for example, when we were on holiday, we were in a caravan.
Yes.
Lovely, lovely caravan, lovely views, lovely setting, peace and quiet, beautiful. And every fucking morning between 8:30 and 9, the caravan next door allowed their child to leg it up and down the caravan for about an hour.
Yeah.
That's so inconsiderate. I've got children, we've both got children, so we know how that can be difficult. But you would be saying to your child, don't be running up and down at this hour of the morning. There's people to consider, there's other people around us. It's like those people who are like, them and their family are the only things that matter. And just being inconsiderate of other people around them. I can't stand it.
This is the first time on a Boils My Piss that I'm going to disagree with you a little bit. It's their holiday.
So why are they letting their kid run up and down the caravan?
Because it's a kid. We don't know how old that kid is.
Doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
So why?
If it's 15, then yeah, that's not right. But judging by the it's a 2 or 3 year old.
Yeah, but
or a seagull.
Who in the right mind thinks it's okay for a child to keep constantly running up and down the caravan? Take them outside with grass, let them run free.
But it's like 8 a.m. Do you not think that would be more inconsiderate? It's not their fault that the caravan's loud.
It's not their fault, no, but they're clearly not considering anybody else around them. I get it if it's like the morning excitement and they're running around and being all happy and stuff, but because they can't be asked taking the kid out, they're letting it keep running up and down the caravan is wrong, in my opinion.
Yeah, but let's put it this way. Have you heard the kid cry at any point?
Yeah.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
I've not. But I've not heard the kid cry.
A couple of times, not for long.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was actually me crying.
No, obviously I am a parent and I know how difficult it can be, but that's just one example. Do you know, like there's lots of other things where people are inconsiderate of others. I like to think we are very polite and nice people to be around. We consider other people, like with noise levels and things like that. We don't have the music blaring and things.
I think sometimes I'm too considerate. I mean, I know that sounds very much bragging, but I think sometimes I overthink what other people are going to think. So I will have TVs on very quiet or wear headphones or, you know, just be quiet from like 8 p.m, something like that. I think I do overthink quite a lot.
Yeah, I don't think you need to. You're allowed to have music on till about 11.
Yeah.
I think you over worry about that sometimes. I'm just that was just the one that boiled me piss this week because I just think, have a minute. Like you're trying to have a nice lie-in on your old you can do thud for hours. About an hour.
I think the problem with caravan life, though, I mean, it was a beautiful place. It was really, really lovely, and gorgeous surroundings.
Yeah.
But they're very close to each other, so you're going to get that anyway.
There's probably about 10 feet between. So
but they're made out of wood, aren't they? Wood and fiberglass, I guess. I don't know.
You just don't expect to be able to hear that from the caravan next door, and it's probably true that they don't know everybody else can hear their kid running up and down. Yeah,
but you have to look at it the other way. I mean, they probably heard us shagging. There's a good chance.
No, they didn't. We consider it.
No, you're right. No, they didn't. They heard you going, fucking leave me alone. Get off.
No.
It's late. Put that away.
Considerate of other people.
I've got a headache. That's what they could hear you saying.
I've never once given you an excuse like that.
But that's normally because I wait until you're asleep.
Yeah.
I will definitely be cutting that out.
Yeah. They probably don't realise that the kid is causing such a loud noise, and I wouldn't go over there and say, excuse me, do you mind keeping the noise down? Because that to me would be impolite. But you probably would be well within your rights just to ask if they could possibly keep it down. But I didn't.
I think for me personally, in the grand scheme of things, it hasn't really bothered me. But I think that's partly because I've been on a number of caravan holidays, so I know what to expect. But also because it's been really windy and it was really sunny as well. I was awake for like 7:30 every morning on that holiday.
You're a morning person more than I am, but I think when I come on holiday, I want to be able to have a bit of a lie-in because that's what holidays are for.
Yeah, no, they are definitely for that.
They also think about when my kids were little, I would never have dreamt of allowing them to do that because I'm considerate of other people. I guess people are just different, aren't they? And I'm not saying it's like right or wrong, but for me, it boils my piss.
That is absolutely fair enough. Okay, so that's the end of another episode. Thank you very much for listening. We very much appreciate it.
Thank you.
If you want to jump onto our socials, follow us. We're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Snapchat. You can get us via smoke signals. Semaphore flags, we'll send you messages. That's absolutely fine. Okay, thank you very much for listening. Take care of yourselves.
And let us know if there's anything that you like or don't like. If we're first timers to this, so we're very much open to feedback. Please let us know. We can tweak things, add things in, take things out.
Yeah, any kind of feedback, suggestions, anything you think works well, doesn't work well, anything like that, get in touch and we would really appreciate it. Okay, take care. Love ya.
Love ya.
Bye.
Bye.